word on the street. The word in the street is somebody's birthday. The word is out. I done heard in these streets. Oh, y'all think I'm talking about Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, no.
Think I'm talking about Pat McAfee?
Oh, no.
Who?
No. I'm talking about the Chef Justin T. Acknowledge him.
Acknowledge me.
He's not even practicing modesty today, brother.
Now a part of the 40 Club, daddy. He didn't pull up to the foe. Oh, looking at the ripe bold age of 30, though.
Look at never better.
Look at the 24-inch pythons, brother.
Woo!
Welcome to the show. Welcome Will 5 Stud to the chat. We're going to let everything funnel and file in like we always do before we really start the show. But first things first, happy birthday, my brother. How was your day?
Oh, as good as it can be. I mean, started out with breakfast, had some brunch, had my tequila sunrise. You gotta have some nice little drink with your meal. I had some French toast or cinnamon roll French toast. Right?
Ooh.
Loaded grits, bacon, scrambled eggs.
Loaded the grits.
You know what I mean? So it started out good. Did a little shopping, picked up a little merch. And then kick back, enjoyed the beautiful day out here in Northeast Ohio. We don't get many of those where the sun is shining.
Facts.
And kicked it off with a little hibachi dinner, and now we are at the highlight of the day on the podcast with my brothers.
Well, first and foremost, my brother and my man had pulled up on his birthday. He was don't get it twisted. We pushed the show back 2 days out of the request of the tribal chief, Chef Justin. Hey, listen, there's certain concessions one must make when they are born on a certain day. When someone's birthday rolls around, there's certain things that have to be done. You have to acquiesce to certain requests. The birthday wishes are rolling in. Shout out to the reign of wrestling. What it really do? Welcome to the show.
Welcome in, Daddy.
Anybody that's in the chat, make yourself be known. Get a part of the conversation as we delve into it. First things first right now, but we're getting out of the way is giving the well wishes and the birthday wishes to Chef Justin.
Yeah, shout out to Dylan Matthews for hitting me with the memes today on the happy birthday.
The memes was hitting today, boy. Happy birthday, man. Don't look over 25, Daddy. You looking great.
Yeah, boy, looking sprightly, looking youthful, looking exuberant, looking tribal.
I know it's hard to cook breakfast for a chef. Damn.
I know, damn, that's intimidating. That's pressure. Wifey had pressure on her.
Woo!
No pressure. I eat just like y'all.
Oh, you don't have a refined palate where you're like, these loaded grits, they're not hitting.
Nah.
Oh, respect. We got stuff to get to. We got wrestling to get to. We got to this glorified house show in France to get to. We got Hey yo, rest of the world. Won't you do Uncle Mac a favor? Y'all better stop paying WWE for these house shows. They play. This is the biggest bullshit that they have ever pulled, making y'all think y'all gonna get a show. Y'all ain't getting nothing but a WWE live event that you would get in Scranton. As you ain't getting
St. Louis, Missouri. Something like that.
Yo, Evan, what you trying to say? Ain't that gonna happen? Hell no, I ain't gonna go happen. No.
House show El Paso.
Yo, France. Yo, parlez-vous français. Y'all about to get a glorified show. Y'all will get somewhere in Poughkeepsie. Y'all ain't get... Ain't shit happening on this Saturday in that beautiful, picturesque country. Let me tell you something I will say about France before we get to the show. What I will say about France is one of the only places that I've been that is not overrated. France looks like a damn screensaver. Like, for real. I literally was like, honeymoon. I said, I don't think I got time to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it because we got our itinerary. We're in Germany. I looked at the map on the train. I said, that's not too far. I've never been. All right, let's pull up on the train. It was only an hour and 40 minutes. Man, how about that bitch? I hit that the Champs-Élysées, whatever the hell that thing is. La Font, whatever this shit. Oh, yo, sidebar. Sidebar, hey, LaFont, I didn't know LaFont stole his own shit for DC. How you gonna steal your own? You know he did that, right? A lot of people don't know this. You know LaFont that constructed the shit like where Lincoln's at, the LaFont Plaza. He stole it. It's the same shit in France. It's the exact copy. I can wait a minute. You stole your own shit?
That's an O.J. Simpson move.
Yo, look,
that was Cody Rhodes move. What are you talking about?
Y'all need to look this up, man. Look up the LaFont Plaza in DC and then look up this shit in France. It's a carbon copy. You thieving ass bastard. He stole from his damn self. He couldn't even give us nothing original.
Chef, are you and everybody, are you guys aware that SummerSlam is in the dog pound? I thought it was in I didn't know it was outside. It's in the Browns.
Oh, it
Stadium.
has to be. They're getting too big, brother. No more SummerSlams will never be indoors ever again. So there will not be anything less than a football stadium.
The big four are probably going to be stadium bound.
Once they did it in Nashville and it jumped off, they're like, oh, we're just going to do it outside.
And the cold part about it is I've lived long enough and seen enough shows to know, not like been to enough shows, but I've been around long enough. It's amazing to see. Think about it. They used to do SummerSlam in L.A. in Staples. Look how big they got. Like they can't hold. And Staples like 15 to 18,000. Think about that. They wouldn't dare go in there again. WrestleMania 20 was in the Garden. It was in the Garden. It'll never happen again.
No, maybe the Garden just for nostalgia purposes, but probably not. They're leaving too much money, bro. Too much money on the table.
I mean, think about what they did. Think about what they did for that show in Australia, right? Like they packed out a rugby stadium, right?
Speaking of a house show, but they did. The setup was amazing, though. But Chef, I gotta ask the new member of the 40 Club though. Did you have any apprehensions about turning 40? Not like there's anything you can do about it, but was there a preconceived notion of what you thought life would be like, and then what it actually is like now?
I think so, but I think the biggest thing is how you treat your quality of life. You know what I mean? So like at this point, nothing really changes. It's status quo because I already have a great routine for what I do with my life and what I do before work, after work, in my spare time. So it's like I have goals, and I don't think anything changes just because I'm 40. So I think the the notion that it's downhill from 40. Well, not if you're taking care of your body. You know what I mean? Like so.
It's so wild to see pictures from like 10, 20, 30 years ago of people that are like 38, and you're like, these people look like they're half dead, and now 40-year-olds look like me and Chef and Evan and this young bastard up here in my top right. He's exempt.
Ain't nobody talking about his old funky
No.
I ain't say shit. But y'all pass poetically about your 40.
He's over here like,
boy,
he's over here like, like I can't. He's like I can't relate.
Yeah, my bed over here.
Yo. Chef's birthday episode. We do have things to get into. We have stuff to talk about. We have stuff to chat about. It is the Chef birthday episode.
Yes. So I unfortunately have to share it. I have to share it with the great one, but
you got to share it with Dwayne.
You know, if this is the way we're gonna do it, I can't think of a better way.
Yeah, I couldn't either. You know, got my tequila drink for the chef. Got my tequila drink in honor of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Happy birthday to an all-time great. But I guess it's really time to officially start this show. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we are back with another rendition. I got the squad with me on the day, the Chef's Day, Chef's birthday. I know you may be thinking, but Evan, it's Pat McAfee's birthday. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson's birthday. Who knows whose birthday else it is out here, but I don't give a damn about them. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. I don't listen. But Evan, you haven't met Chef The Rock or Pat McAfee, so you haven't equally met any of them. I go, well, damn it, you got a point. But I will acknowledge the man that I've only met virtually, and that is the Chef Justin Pidmore in the building, man. Listen, 4040, they say. Some say it's an end of an era. I say it's the beginning of one. He is a part of the 40 Club. He doesn't look 40. He doesn't feel 40. He doesn't dress 40. He doesn't act 40.
Black don't crack, baby.
Well, it does. And that's, sidebar. That's okay. Let me back up. Because this is a trigger for old Uncle Mac here. This is a trigger.
Oh, I didn't mean to trigger you already.
Yeah, you didn't got me on one. I am sick and tired of my youthful black ass getting not getting his proper flowers for looking youthful and delicious. And because I'm black, that's why I look like this. Oh, it can't be my skincare regimen. It can't be my copious amounts of Noxzema. It can't be the way I moisturize my flesh. You're just gonna give a whole race the credit? I say nay, because I've seen black men at 39 around my hometown, and they look like shit.
Oh, damn.
So what I'm trying to say, damn it, is black does crack, especially if you do crack. What I'm trying to say is my guy, Chef Justin, he looks good because he looks good. Sick and tired of black people piggybacking off of my youth. Sick. I'm sick of the black community.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're right. Ain't that right? I get tired of that shit, man. I'm serious. Because people don't look like Chef at 40. They don't. Every brother does not look like Chef at 40 years old. I literally, I'm not even being funny. I forget you're 40. I forgot. I literally forgot. Seriously. Because to me, you don't look like that. And it wasn't because you're black. Because technically, you got a little bit of light-skinnedness to you. You got a little bit of light-skinnedness to you.
It's right there on the inside.
No,
it's a dollop. It's a dollop. And to my requisite light skinned brother, he agrees. He concurs.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just a shade. I'm a shade in between both of y'all. I'm right.
Yeah, it comforts me. It comforts me like some chamomile tea. But listen,
the real
sick of everybody,
if you will.
The birthday boys in the building. But listen. We everybody did their draft. The draft's over. You know what? It's interesting, man. I wasn't even gonna listen. I wasn't gonna do it, but we got to do something because first and foremost, hey, since y'all be tapping our podcast,
Y'all listening?
Hey, WWE, will y'all stop this draft? Y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all need to call it something else. It is not a draft. A draft, when you get a draft, you draft the best possible talent. That is ridiculous. That's like with the first pick in the NFL draft, the Chicago Bears select Brock Purdy. Like, they wouldn't do that. Like, that's what the whole WWE draft was. It was weird. Like, the tribal chief has opted out of the draft. No. You pick the best people for the draft. Guys, just say you're not doing the draft. You're doing something else. You're doing roster swaps or whatever. I know it doesn't sound as cool. A superstar shakeup. It's not a draft. Stop saying that. The only real thing that's a draft and the only thing that's real, like a real element. And that's another thing. I hate to say it, but the storyline element in the fictitiousness of wrestling prohibits it from being a real draft. Like, truly. You know what I'm trying to say is the realest part of the draft is NXT call-ups. That's the realest element that makes it feel like a real draft because they're legitimately a call-up. All this other so-and-so was drafted to the same show they're on. I go, then they weren't drafted. What you talking about? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, my God, man. What? With that being said, I'm happy to see Dragunov get called up. You guys like to pretend like NXT is not a third brand or a developmental brand, but it is. It's a call up. It's a promotion. Evan, that's bullshit. It's an equal third brand. Why is Dragunov getting more money then? If it's equal, why is he getting paid more? It's a promotion. It's a promotion. Shout out to Valkyria, whatever her name is. Lyra. Who is it? Who's this non-box office girl? She ain't box office, but she got called up. Who's this? Educate me, NXT people. Who on this panel? There is 4 of us. Somebody got to tell me some NXT shit because I'm sick of everybody on that roster.
The one I didn't know was Kiana James. I'm like, who?
Who? I am sick and tired of not knowing people.
If they want to do a draft, make it around NXT, then turn what you try to do as a draft is quote unquote free agency. You're signing contracts. This person's contract's coming up. That person's contract is coming up. Then you can sign them to a new contract to your show, or they hit or whatever, and do the draft around the NXT individuals, build them up, have the show. All right, we're going to have these drafts, and then you can have people get undrafted. People go back to NXT. Then you can have babyface turns, heel turns, stories, something. Not this bullshit y'all putting on TV. I'll tell you what, they fucking up. I don't understand, man. What are y'all doing going on a Friday anyway? It doesn't make any sense. I understand Bianca Belair. That's a legitimate number one pick, what have you, cool, I get it. But what the hell else is going on in that first round? And then on Monday, you have Kevin Owens, Damage Control, going over Drew McIntyre and Sam Punk. Like, in what world are they going to get drafted ahead of those individuals if we're actually trying to build a better show and get star power? Come on, y'all. We are smarter than y'all giving us credit for.
Hey, yo, and stop giving Ron Simmons hard names to pronounce, please. What's wrong with y'all?
What are y'all doing?
Don't be sending no icon out there with some Legado del Fantasma bullshit. He an old Negro. Stop messing with him.
They letting JBL go out there as a baggy khakis and shit. Come on, y'all. Somebody get that man a stylist. Come on. What are we doing?
It was good to see fine ass Stephanie. Listen, it was good to see fine ass Stephanie McMahon out there. That's always good. It's always good to see you need a McMahon in wrestling. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I don't care what capacity. I don't give a damn if Shane's kids, their kid. You need the last name McMahon in wrestling. It's a foundation. It's a pillar, and it's just good to see. With that being said, the non-WWE draft that's not doing much, because the only thing that really matters is the man that's on vacation. Did old Uncle Mac tell y'all might not have Roro forever? What's Roro doing right now? Where he at? Oh, okay. Oh, Roro in Tinseltown. Oh, okay. Yeah, the more handsome version of The Rock is in Hollywood. Who I can already tell he a better actor than The Rock. Already could tell. Listen, his days are numbered in WWE, whether he knows it or not. Remember, there was one point in time that John Cena thought he'd come back to WWE. I don't care what you think. When them deals start rolling in, Roro, you better not get, if you dip your toe. Don't dip that toe, boy. He's dipping the toe.
He's jumping in, brother. Don't do it.
But
don't do it, Roro. They gonna pay your ass.
Bro,
they gonna pay if you start. Are you ready to get that money?
Listen, John Cena can't make. John Cena ain't been back since. He say jobbing the solo. That's whatever. But Evan, he's in France. I go, I don't give a shit. I don't care. What's gonna happen in France? What's gonna happen? What John Cena gonna do? Go in a match against Cody Rhodes? What's gonna happen? Nothing. He's an ambassador, guys. John Cena, who the hell knows? Maybe he likes croissants. Who knows?
He could get the 17th World Championship off Damian Priest. I mean,
shut the hell up, DPJR. You shut your mouth.
And that's a cheap way to get him to break the record.
I would pop. I ain't gonna lie, I'd pop. But listen,
that was the recipe.
And then
I'd pop.
Oh man, come on, Chef. You forgot to text me? Tell me that was the recipe?
That's on wax, brother.
Oh,
I
forgot. I'm sorry. Well, that was a good.
That's
thought.
nasty.
I'm just saying.
Listen. That's dirty. We are not a cohesive unit. But listen.
I caught a stray.
I apologize, sir.
He's like,
it was a hell of a thought.
He's like, with all due respect, I didn't listen to you at all.
Hey. I did not mean it
to be completely honest with you, I have not heard one recipe
on this magnificent show. We do.
I forget shit I say all the time.
Whole families, Daddy. I'm so sorry.
Whatever comes out your mouth, DPJ, I forget an hour later, so it's all good.
Listen, on some real shit. That's why I try not to say anything incriminating on here, because I forget everything we say. Who knows how many laws I broke on here? Listen, yo, thank you, Steph. That's what this is all about, Steph. Thank you for joining. joining us. Okay, so check it out. So we're gonna do kind of our own kind of draft. And I was gonna do a wheel spin for first pick, but I was like, wait a minute, it's the chef's birthday. As much as this pains me to do. Like, I was like, damn, I really wanted to leave with the chance, but that ain't right. That ain't right. With the first pick in the draft, it goes to the chef. So, chef, pick your number 1 draft pick overall, daddy.
Oh, that's easy. My number 1 draft pick is a no-brainer.
This is nasty work.
No-brainer. I acknowledge my tribal chief.
So disgusting.
He can be a free agent. They can give him the Brock Lesnar rules, and he can go on both shows and stack them, pin them, and leave. Simple. Row.
Number 1 overall pick on this show is no surprise. Whoever would have got this number 1 pick is going for Roman Reigns because we have not been lobotomized, so this is just how it goes. The second overall pick, but DPJR's first pick is who?
They gotta go Cody Rhodes. Go Chalk. Gotta go Chalk.
Oh, you went Chalk. Good work.
I'm gonna get nasty too. 30 of them sheets like nasty unwashed ass cheeks. You hear me? We gotta get nasty.
I don't know what just happened. We're gonna do 4 rounds. You can draft whoever you want. I don't give a damn. A third overall pick, JMC's first pick. Who you got, brother?
Can we pick part-timers?
Yeah, they're on the roster.
See, but I'm not going to even. Well, he's not actually a part-time. No, I'm not going to pick Dwayne. That's not even fair.
Why not?
Because he's not. Well, I was going to. You
got to understand. This is where we're going to do something a little different too with our draft picks. By the way, we're going to do something a little different, impromptu. I should have wrote this down, but it just popped in my head. So I'm going to make it a little interesting. Whoever you guys pick, we have to follow and see who does better after the year. You know what I mean? We're going to stack up our 4 picks against each other's and see who's had the better run that year. So you can pick The Rock. It ain't like he ain't pulling back up.
He's going to get a feat.
He's going to be back.
It's going to be a feast or famine type scenario then for him because he's going to be
a year from this point here, a year from today.
He'll hit huge when he's there, but he won't be there every week. So, all right, I'm going to go right in the middle of those 2 lines of thinking, and I'm going to do something that I don't even want to do, and I'm going to pick CM Punk.
You gotta win. You gotta win. This is about winning.
Okay.
I wear no more shit from you, JMC. First round pick, baby. He's yours.
Third overall pick, JMC's first pick. I'm rounding out the first round. My first overall pick, but the 4th pick, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I got to, man. I can't.
He on the
fact that he was on the board, I was surprised. I thought Jay was going to pull him. He's on the board. I gotta take him. It's one of those things where if you didn't take him, they'd be like, "Why didn't you take Marvin Harrison Jr.?" You know what I mean? If he's on the board, you gotta take him if he's on the board. Drew McIntyre, but that circles me all the way back around to the birthday boy. Second pick, second round.
So, are we picking active, or what if they're injured?
Remember the new rule. It's that we're from this point on, calendar year, May 2nd. Whoever does the best, we're gonna put all our guys together, titles, championships, matches, wins, and we'll see who had the better draft. So you are more than welcome.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna get this out of the way and just pick the best female wrestler, healthy or not. Give me Rhea Ripley.
Ooh. Damn. All right. Yeah, this is the dangerous part about going first, man. He's cleaning up already. His first 2 picks are just filthy.
The next 2 rounds might have to go. No, birthday boy, he should go. It's cool.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is tough. DPJR, your second pick, second round. What'd you say?
I'm about to bring some euphoria up in here, like I'm Kendrick Lamar. You know that brother that like to chop hard that's out there? The ing and a half. He ain't getting to the 3rd round. He's staying right here. And I drafted his ass last year. Gunta.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
All right. JMC. Say you.
I got Punk. I can finally bring this feud to fruition on my show. Give me Seth.
Oh,
Got to.
Okay.
Yeah, got to.
Okay. Damn.
Ain't nobody messing with these picks either.
Nah, they're good. This is all good. Damn. I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Going last is such. If this isn't a snake draft, going last is such bullshit for you. But it's like it's the birthday boy thing.
I thought it was gonna be.
I changed it. I changed it up to Chef's birthday. Nah, I changed it up. He's gonna get the first pick every round. I like this better. It's challenging. Give me. You know what? Because I'm anticipating, and I'm seeing the progress. I'm seeing the record time. I'm seeing Charlotte Flair.
Oh, damn it!
I'm seeing her. She's in France for some reason. Why are you in France, girl? Seeing it makes sense. Why are you in France, though? Give me the greatest of all time. Chef, what say you?
Evan taking from me. Damn, robberies everywhere.
I'm not even gonna hesitate. Give me the mighty Mississippi.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh,
I hear voices.
Okay.
They talk to me.
DPJR, what say you?
Charlotte off the board. But you know who is on the board? The number one pick overall, daddy. Go ahead and bring the EST of the WWE over to the DP in the building with E Mack, Bianca Belair. We in the building.
Well done. Bianca Belair. JMC, what say you?
Oh, see, now we're getting into the weeds a little bit.
Yeah, now we gotta dig a little bit.
Value pick.
Oh yeah, where's the most value right here, right now? See, I don't even see. I'm clearly I'm staying true to. I'm trying to win because I would have never picked CM Punk first if it was people that I liked.
Yo, Steph, for real, that's real talk, Miss Davenport.
Oh,
they over here, they watching.
They always watching. Like this is the Angels in the outfield, brother.
Bro, yo, shout out to Danny Glover. Young Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh, who you got, Jay? Look at Jay. Look at that. He's in a pickle right now.
The Lloyd in the building.
All right. Give me Logan Paul.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. All right. Logan Paul. It's a strong
he's not
pick.
wrong. They're not.
No, because I told you, I see it. I see that
dude
dude winning WWE championship. I really, really do. I don't know when, but I'm telling you, this is for the year. So there's a lot of things to do in a year.
Who got picked between Randy and Logan? Who did DP pick just now?
I'll pick Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
Not gonna miss out on the lady. At least the great lady.
Bianca. Yeah, because you got to start taking some of these ladies off the board because I'm telling you.
Charlotte's gone. Rhea's gone.
Some of it. Some of us don't have a women's division, so.
Yeah, let me. Oh man. Damn. All right, okay. All right. Damn. All right. Okay, so just buy myself my damn time. Oh, that's not bad though, stud. But I don't. We're trying to strategize right now. I think some of us think we can try to get a value pick with KO deeper in the. But we're getting down to it though. You know what I mean? This is my third. You know what I mean? We got like one more after a piece after this. Give me. Oh my God. You know what? Because I'm being very disrespectful. Because this is for the year. Yo, give me Damian Priest.
Yeah,
he is the damn champ.
I was like hoping you guys would forget about him.
He is the damn champ. Listen,
I wouldn't forget about him.
Gunther ain't taking it just yet. Let's hold on. Seth's still patching himself up. He is the champ. Damn. I mean, damn. So what you guys, Chef? That's my third pick.
I'm gonna take a guy that impressed me to the point where I think I actually had to start paying attention to this dude. And I didn't take him seriously, and I thought it was a little hokey, and I thought it was a little it didn't seem authentic. But every time that dude wrestle, give me Dragunov.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
because he's gonna start cooking. They're gonna put that dude in Imperium, and
Yes.
he's gonna start cooking.
Oh yes, they will.
Because before Gunther to me gets to the title, I think he's gonna have to go through a Dragunov, perhaps. That's a tough one. DPJR, the pressure's on, brother. This is your third. Or is this your fourth? This is your third.
Final pick.
Final pick.
Ooh, he's already
Putting up
done.
the 4 like I'm the horseman. You hear me?
Stephanie Davis is trying to start some shit. Stephanie, stop Davenport. You stop it right now.
Yeah.
You stop it.
Woo!
No,
I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna save him for his biggest fan, his number one stand, JMC. Let's go with the final boss, The Rock. You know, if we're gonna make a last pick, let's make the last pick. You know,
he's there. He's
Netflix
there
right around the corner. Don't
Wow.
think this draft is gonna be forever. They got to do something different. They got to do something different, especially when it comes to Raw going to Netflix. They're not gonna want all their stars on SmackDown. Let's move into USA. That's not the type of thing that they want. They want the studs on Netflix, brother. And I'm gonna take the final boss going into WrestleMania next year and electrify some asses. You hear me?
JMC. It's our last pick.
I think it'd be kind of full. This guy is a staple. He's definitely going to be on TV, and they really think he's a main eventer, even though I have yet to see it. I got to go with Jey Uso. He's still there.
Yeet.
I suppose.
Yeet.
I'm just so sick and tired.
Oh, you don't like the 4 move set, the super kick, the splash, the Samoan drop, and the booty in the corner.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro.
That boy said the booty in the corner.
It depends on what kind of ass we talking, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, let Tony Storm tell it. It might be Anna J.
Listen. Mackey's fourth pick. Tiffany Stratton.
Love it.
Tiffany Stratton. 2 ladies on the board. Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre for my 4 rounds. Jim DeSanto, I acknowledge you, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope the family is well. Chef Roman Reigns. Who else you got, brother? Because you pretty much cleaned up there.
The Eradicator, Randy Orton, and Ilya Dragunov.
Damn, DP. And what was yours again? I'm gonna put all these up though, so we gonna monitor this. We gonna monitor who's gonna have more impact.
Hey, you know we went for a Hail Mary with that last pick, but Cody Rhodes, Gunther, the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair, and the final boss, The Rock.
JMC.
Woo!
CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso.
Damn.
That's very interesting. I said I wanted to change things up a bit. Our picks have a little bit more value to me because now we have to monitor their progress, their wins, their losses, their big matches, their titles, their defenses, how they're booked and how things are going moving forward is what we can't predict. So it's going to be interesting to see with some of these players. And I like that we all kind of pick. I will say this: none of us picked Jade. Is there any reason why you guys didn't pick Jade? Tell me why.
I thought about her a couple times, but then I said I either wanted no women or I wanted to like blow up the women and like have a really strong women presence. But I think Jade is going to be that, but I just don't feel like she's there on a full time. She's more like a special attraction. Like she's not going to be as consistent week in and week out with actually performing and winning matches on TV. But she is going to win.
They want her to though.
Yeah, that could be wrong.
I can assure you they don't.
Got to figure out what you get points for, because if it's for wins and stuff like that, or if it's just for appearances, or
so wins and losses count. That's all.
Jade's winning everything. She's winning every match next year.
That's why I think it's a little more. I think it's a little more clever, our picks, because they're a little more unpredictable. Randy's unpredictable. You know, Bianca's in an interesting space right now. You know what I mean? Tiffy still hasn't really gotten the nod just yet. This is going to be interesting to see. Seth's not back just yet. You know what I'm saying? My boy's gonna be down until at least. Seth's gonna be down for a minute, man. Seth, because I'm pretty sure he retore the meniscus, and he retore a tear. That's, you know what I mean. That's not. He's gonna be gone for a while, but he's still a good pickup because this is for a calendar year. So we gonna monitor. We're gonna monitor what that is. But yeah, little mini draft. Birthday boy tried to steal Tribal Chief.
He took.
Listen, it's all fair game. Ain't no exempt bullshit here. If you
we don't play that. We don't play that. Are you crazy? Roman Reigns exempt? Are you crazy? The greatest wrestler in the world exempt? I must be you. I wish he might not be on this draft board.
Conveniently, Jimmy wasn't picked either. So it's like, where you exempt Roman, but don't mention Jimmy.
Shout out to my whole squad on here, not picking nobody from the bloodline except Roman. You know what I mean? We just say no. No. Usos on there, but
Y'all
they're like,
doing?
no.
Reigns in the final boss. Everybody here, nah. Get away from me.
Deuces, Usos.
What the fuck is an MFT?
Who said that? What's that? Educate me. What I miss?
I don't know. That was Solo said that.
Solo calls him my motherfucking Tonga.
Oh, that's what that means?
That's what that means?
Ooh.
Hey, man, that's MMFT. Where the fuck is the... You said my motherfucking Tongan. Which is it? Like, I'm
motherfucking Tonga or my fucking Tonga. Oh, man.
Gross. Will 5 said, "Wow, nobody chose Chad Gable." It's because because Will 5 they're giving Gable the they give him like the Ziggler treatment. They give him the Ziggler treatment. There's so many things I think they could have done with Gable and they can do with Gable, but they give him the Ziggler treatment. Does he really ever win the big matches? And I used to always argue with people about Ziggler's value decreasing. What do you mean? I go, wins and losses matter if you keep losing. If you keep losing, that's when wins and losses matter. And plus, wins and losses just matter in wrestling. They do. So you think Goldberg would be as big if he lost, if he had a losing streak or a winning streak? like guys, wins matter. It wasn't just because he was built like a brick shithouse. Is he was spearing people jackhammer 1, 2, 3, and they to the point where they inflated the numbers like 150-0 and things like that. But it was wins.
Mm-hmm. Perfect example of what you're saying about wins matter. When they drafted the Bloodline and it has Solo stats, the first thing that it said was he beat John Cena at like 2 WrestleManias ago.
Wins are everything in wrestling. Just because it's preordained or predetermined doesn't mean those wins don't help or hurt. Ziggler kept losing. He kept losing. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for like the most matches, but I bet he's in there for the most losses.
It ain't for the most wins.
It's in the most matches. Like, they don't want to say the most losses, man, because Ziggy kept losing, and I'm like, and his stock kept dropping. So every single time he came out, you didn't expect Ziggler to win. You expect him to say he was the show off. He would do the gyrations. He'd hit you with the famouser. He'd hit you with the zigzag. They'd kick out. He'd lose 1, 2, 3. So to Will 5's point, the reason why I didn't pick Gable is because I'm feeling that. I feel what are they going to do with him? Is he going to win the Intercontinental title? I think that's going to be reserved for Mello or Dragunov or that milk toast Braun Breaker. Milk toast. Soggy cinnamon toast crunch. What's worse than that?
Soggy
cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah.
Yep.
Outside for 3
frosted
hours.
flakes when you put too much milk in it.
Soggy frosted flakes Braun Breaker. The real Braun is back, daddy.
Uh-oh.
Get these hands.
You damn right.
Yeah. You let him know.
You damn right. You need to go ahead and dust his ass off, little Braun. You ain't your damn daddy. There's people saying, like, is he the next Gold? I said, the next who? Bill Goldberg was a freak of nature, a tour de force, a powerhouse. He was the Twister and the beginning part of Twister that killed Helen Hunt's family. He's
Damn.
He's the one that sucked the dad out the storm shelter.
Damn. Oh my God.
that was what Goldberg was.
Left
Don't
her
you
ass
ever
looking up.
Don't you? Oh
like
damn!
that.
Look at y'all knowing y'all Twister. Yeah, I mean, that was an F5, daddy. Listen, All right, now let's move on to the French house show. The the soggy baguette that is gonna be Backlash. And my only problem is, Evan, ain't y'all gonna watch it? I always watch the product because I like to see how people progress. As Tiffany Stratton's in a match, I like to see how the fans are gonna receive Monsieur Rhodes. So I want to see, but yo, France, if you think something gonna happen of significance, you barking up the wrong tree. But let me run down this. Let me run down this flimsy card because it's flimsy. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna start
like CM Punk's tricep.
Taking shots at JMC's first round pick.
Go ahead. I hate him too.
How dare you?
Yo, Mr. Glass is like, hold my beer, yo. Like, if you think I'm more fragile than CM Punk. CM Punk's like, well,
if he gonna wear a cutoff shirt, I'm gonna need him to do some push-ups before he come out to the ring.
Do some sit-ups too. What you mean?
Hey, yo, Phil, you get one cut in your arm, I will give you $5. Give me.
How is he out of a brace if he tore his tricep?
He trying to show. He getting better. He trying to show.
Man, whatever, man. Before he pop that bitch again.
Do you know the odds of like everyone on a one panel not liking one? Like, seriously, it doesn't really happen. You got to think about that. Think about that for a second. Like, man, there's not a panel.
Like, man, what's it like to be a piece of shit?
I swear to God, yo. I swear to God. You know I got contempt for that dude when this dude's trying to make me root for Jack Perry. Like, I'm trying to find a way inside my gut. I'm trying in the deepest part of the recesses of my soul to root for that kid, that flash in the pan Nepo baby. I'm trying my damnedest, but you ain't your daddy, because when I was growing up, that dude was Hemi Neutron, Beverly Hills 90210, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You wish you were your daddy, boy. God rest his soul. The chisel jaw Luke Perry, daddy.
They don't know about that boy from.
What they know about that boy? What they know about that? What they know about that? One of the original teenage heartthrobs, Dylan.
That boy pull up on that motorcycle with that leather jacket, daddy, get anybody ain't want.
It's like
Let him know. He had everybody on that show.
Bitches was thirsty. Okay, listen.
Shout out to you. The desert ain't had a drink in a month. That's how thirsty they were.
Also, sidebar, when I do this, the reason why I do this damn show is because I try to throw these ideas out. Maybe one of y'all haters will catch it. Jack Perry, the only way you were supposed to get over, brother, I've been begging and pleading. I've been talking to Jordan about this for years. You play the over-exaggerated version of your father from that show. That's the character. Like, to the point that you think you're him. I hate when things are perfect and people don't follow them. You literally are the son of one of the greatest heartthrobs of the 90s, bro. Think about that. Like, I'm talking about to the point where he literally is losing his mind, where he's calling like the girls there, like Brenda and shit from the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's marking out and he gets a girl and he's calling her. Bro, it's right there for you, man.
Or just make the delusional, almost like what Tony Storm is, but just the delusional, like Hollywood socialite douchebag. Like, there's so many ways to play that. And draw from your dad's characters. He was in a lot of different movies and shows. It's right there. I'm like, what the hell? Go ahead, man. You do you, bro. You go ahead, man. I'm just saying, I'm talking about legacy, man. I'm talking about people like, oh my God, that's a great homage. Number one, it's a great way to remember your dad. Number two, it would show levels and layers to your game. There's just so many things you can do, kid. Whatever the shit you're doing now ain't the mood. Thank you, Will Five Stud Muffin. I got a few in my brain every now and again, man. People think I'm silly on the show because I'm entertained by my fellas, but don't let me get down to the minutia of like wrestling. Because on a serious note, guys, I got ideas, but I don't want to be that guy that just has ideas and ain't nobody listening. Jack Perry, if you're listening,
embody the 90s version of your father. It's hilarious. Leather jackets. It's hilarious. it's hilarious because it'd be so good, man. But anyway, and yo, homeboy and Tony be buying random songs that cost money. Buy the 90210 theme song. It's hilarious. That's hilarious. He can afford it. Lord have mercy on my soul. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens.
Follow that.
Yeah, it's tough to follow, man. I've been thinking about it for years, bro. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Soa Sikoa, and that Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. That.
I'm going to get a rubber ducky for his ass.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Like, yo, you are trash. Tamatanga, you are so trash. You are like the last shit I took, dude. You suck.
Damn.
Oh my God.
We gonna keep it real on this podcast or not? What we gonna do? We can't be pussyfooting. And people don't understand. I'm a man of my word when it comes to this kind of shit. Like when it comes to these interviews and shit like that, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We were sitting there in the press thing, and I seen Trick Williams like, I can't go up there and interview this dude because it won't be. This will not be. It won't be like kayfabe. I'll have to be like, yo, bro, explain the chant, bro. So like he was right next to me. I was like, let me go see Tiffany Stratton. I literally go, my mama say you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. The same would go if Tonga was there. I'd be like, because do people know what a charisma vacuum is? Do people actually know what that is? That's a person that literally can suck the charisma out of a human being.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So who wins this match? Who wins this match? God, that dude's trash. Who wins this match, man? Chef.
Listen, this is a loss for the Bloodline. Solo
really
not gonna begin to get wins yet. No, it's just only gonna piss him off. He's probably gonna go on some sort of rage and become more savage or whatever you want to do with him because he's like unhinged or whatever. Kevin Owens and Randy, they both kind of need a win since they both just lost to Logan. So I figured it gets them back on track, and then they eventually the two of them are going to start beefing. Like this love fest between the two of them is not going to be forever, but I think they get along enough to beat the Bloodline for this victory.
100% agree with you. This is a victory for the great Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Get that sour taste out of their mouth from WrestleMania. You can say whatever you want. Whoever took the pin, who didn't take the pin, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, they didn't leave with the United States Championship, so it's a loss. A loss is a loss is a loss. They always go, you can look at it both ways. If they didn't, whoever doesn't take the pin is protected. Not in a title match, not to me. Not in a title match, not to me. If you don't win the title, it's an L. So to Chef's point, they get the victory. They need it. And let's start some stuff. Orton's he's in a great Legends mode right now. He's comfortable where he's at. He's comfortable with his legacy. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He doesn't need to tie or pass any championships. He has more championships than most humans will get. He has more than The Undertaker. He has more than The Rock. He has more than Triple H. He has more than a lot of people. He doesn't really need any more titles. So I think having a nice feud with Kevin Owens would keep them both busy. And I think it'd be something great. Well, DPJR would say, yeah.
I mean, to add along with that, I think that the Samoans and the MFT and Solo Sikoa are gonna beat Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. And the reason I think that they're gonna beat them is because I think Randy Orton's gonna turn heel. The reason I think Randy Orton's gonna turn heel is they have a story to tell with Cody Rhodes. And they're not ready to turn Cody Rhodes heel quite yet. And Randy Orton will be easy to fit into that slot like a glove. So if you turn him on Kevin Owens, you have Cody Rhodes do what he needs to do versus AJ Styles. Right after the show, you can hit him with the RKO. And then there you go. We go down that story, go down that path because Cody's going to need bodies. He needs bodies and he needs people that are legitimate. And there's not many individuals that are ready to take the title in WWE, period, much less to be on SmackDown. And Roman Reigns isn't even there. So you're going to have to start building somebody. Babyface, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, it'd be foolish to put them against each other to cut off in the slightest momentum that LA Knight has right now anyway. So I feel that it's a perfect time to turn Randy Orton heel.
Actually, I agree with you. I'm not joking. I really wish they would put a pause on the whole bloodline thing in general. To me, I'm a proponent in things getting overexposed. The bloodline was getting overexposed until Dwayne righted the ship. To be honest with you, he made it more compelling. He made it a little bit more different because they were getting dangerously close to exhausting people, and I think no Roman Reigns in the diet version of the bloodline is going to start to exhaust people. So I personally would have told them all to take a vacation. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Seriously. Like, could you imagine if they all took a vacation and then they all just showed up together? Like Fatu just standing there. Like you don't always need run-ins on who's that guy? You don't always need that. It literally just, they came back on vacation. Roman Reigns is in the middle of the ring and he cuts a promo and he tells you who they are. But they're so worried about this bloodline storyline. What storyline, gentlemen? What's the bloodline storyline? Now, what is it?
How can you have a storyline without the tribal chief?
Okay.
How is there a bloodline without either chief?
Okay. That's all I'm saying. So I just think sometimes it's okay to have a break. You guys keep telling me about this young talent, and you keep talking to me about building stars. Prove it. This is your opportunity to test these waters, build these people up, and then prove to me you can get these ratings without trying to piggyback off the residual effects of an all-time great. Roman Reigns is not coming back for a long time. Solo Sikoa and this scrub that was in Japan dicking around is not going to make me turn on the TV. Got all these people online talking about people don't know who he is. You damn right we don't. He can't talk.
If we didn't know who the fuck he was.
I don't give a shit about the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club is Fergalicious and whoever else I deem it to be necessary. What the hell? What you talking about the Bullet Club? Man, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Bullet Club starts with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles.
Period. Point blank, period. What the fuck? Are you out of your mind? The original X-Men are always the X-Men. You can't bring in these new assholes and be like, that's the X-Men. No, it's the core. It's the original.
You got to go through at least 20 wrestlers before you think of Tama Tonga.
Let's go, man. Are you like? Let's stop. Can we stop this foolishness, man? Don't nobody know who the hell this dude is.
Nobody know. Nobody knows.
Nobody. JMC, what say you?
Shout out Keith Sweat.
Well, I gotta.
You said, Chef with the subtle handshake. You said these motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
I got a question from Wheel 5 Stud on Facebook. He wants to know. He thinks we all could agree that the product's been better since Triple H took over. But if there's one thing and one thing only each of us could improve, what would that be?
But has it been, or is this residual VKM stuff? I'm kind of.
He also
the production's better.
He got to cap off WrestleMania season with a bang and had access to a lot of superstars and a lot of things came to fruition at once. For Triple H to do truly new ideas, I think that has yet to be seen in the long run. But what I will say is everybody who's on the show seems to have a purpose, whether you like the purpose or not. At least it seems that they're a little more. I would say it's more cohesive and more focused for sure. I would say that because Vince, even to his own admission, would be like, "Who gives a damn about the tag team titles?"
No. Listen, it's more cohesive. It's more coherent. Triple H is the guy. To me, after WrestleMania, the last night of WrestleMania, to me is the true Triple H era. That Monday night. So. We're in it now. We're in the midst of it now. There's a lot of big decisions that he's going to have to make. I'm not worried about it. It's this. Triple H has been having his creative input on the product for years now. It's just that I'm not as convinced as a lot of people. I'm not very compelled with a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm just not. And that's just me personally. The most compelling thing I see is Drew McIntyre. That's compelling. He's being compelling. some of like the growth and the emergence of Tiffany Stratton, the next move for a Gunther. That stuff's compelling. But I'm getting tired of this bloodline shit. I am. I'm getting tired of it, man. It's because there's no bloodline without the tribal. It's not, man. It's not. It ain't, man. And it's just doesn't feel right. That's a lot of pressure to put on Solo. It's a lot, man. Hell, the dude's name is Solo when he rolling with somebody. Shit don't even make sense. Oh, Lord. Who's winning the match, though, Jay?
I'm sorry, I missed the last thing you said. Who's winning the what? I'm sorry.
The match that we're talking about right now. The Randy Orton and Solo and Scrub-a-Dub-Dub.
Oh, the tag match? Oh.
Tonga.
I mean, Randy Orton is bulletproof, and those guys need a win if they're going to be looked at in any sort of credible way. I think I'm actually more shocked that you even care about our opinions on that. But this pay-per-view,
we're doing the card, bro.
I know.
We gotta do the card. Come on, JNC. Shit on us too.
I think do we still call him the Bloodline? I mean, the Bloodline.
I ain't calling him the Bloodline from this day forward.
Paul Heyman's there, but he's
called him Solo and Scrub-a-Dub-Dub.
Scrub-a-Dub, Rubber Ducky. You're the one.
They have to
call
win.
that motherfucker Bert. He gotta look like Bert a little bit for real.
You gotta show me, bro. Don't tell me. Show me that you that dude, man. I don't give a shit. I don't care, man. I ain't powdering these dudes' butts no more. I ain't told you I ain't worried about. Listen, I ain't worried, but listen, I don't do this show for my damn health. This takes energy and effort. So I'm not gonna sit here and powder these dudes' butts. If you ain't box office, I'm gonna say you ain't box office until you show me you making facial expressions and suplexing people around, carrying crosses at every week. What else do you do?
Unfortunately,
he do though. So don't tell me this dude's that dude, man. He ain't.
Kevin Owens don't deserve that shit that they giving him either. He don't deserve getting drugged out by this motherfucker who we don't even know who he is.
Now, this is a foregone conclusion, but the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka Kairi versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, DPJR, what say you? Does Jade get her first gold in record time, brother?
I mean, it's almost too easy. I mean, eventually one of them ladies are going to turn on each other. Eventually. It's the time to do it right now. It's not the time. Not at a house show. No. And you can only have one heel turn. So, therefore, you got to go with the power buff girls, as my boy, the chef, Justin says. You know, we got to roll with them. They're going to look great in gold.
Chef.
I'm going to start charging for these trademarks. We know they're listening, so if we see that and it's on a t-shirt,
they ever go power, but
I just gave you a tag, bro. I just gave you a tag. D. Justin Tidmore.
Hashtag
power buff girls ever gets taken. We know damn well we're
damn well. If they say Team Bloodline on that motherfucker, I'm gonna send a DM to cease and desist, you son of a bitch.
If they do a shirt with Tama Tonga and it's a duck, then I noticed it.
Hey, Bert in the tub with that motherfucker, you hear me?
Yo,
I agree. I agree with DPJ. I think there'll be new champs. You can't heel turn yet. They'll probably face off at SummerSlam.
Yeah, new champs, great facilitators of the titles, two great professional wrestlers in Kairi and Asuka that will protect them in the ring. That's what you need. You need viable professionals to make a match make sense because Jade still needs work. She'll get the hot tag because she needs a lot of work in the ring. Tag team protects her. She's able to get on TV. She's able to do minimal work as she progresses in her training. The best part about her, if you listen to the little mini interview, she has awareness and wherewithal that she needs work. So for all the people that thought I was criticizing her and didn't know what I was talking about, it came from her own mouth. Guys, I've watched wrestling for 35 years. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I just said she needs work in the ring. she needs you to work in the ring. And she goes, guys, you're watching me learn in real time on TV. She goes, I do need work in the ring. But with that being said, what's she supposed to do? Turn down these opportunities? I didn't say that she needs to do. I didn't say she should do that. Those are two different things. Me saying she needs work in the ring has nothing to do with her not denying a brass ring. No. She looks like $1,000,000. She acts like $1,000,000 bucks. She's sweet as pumpkin pie. She crosses her T's. She dots her I's. She's a positive role model. She's a person of color. She's a powerful, strong black woman. Are you crazy? Help! New champ. Put her on TV. We'll get the whole wrestling and collar and elbow WWE style bullshit out the way in due course, brother. Those are your new champs. JMC, what say you?
I agree. I don't have much else to add.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it all already.
It's a foregone conclusion for me. It's too perfect. It keeps Bianca away from the main title as well because there's a lot of young guns coming up. Bianca's going to be away from the WWE Championship for a long time. I just want people to get prepared for that.
And eventually, they're going to do the tried and like turning on each other and everything like that. Do you think Bianca has the capacity to play a heel? She was at NXT for a brief moment. But she was more like the sassy, right?
Still a heel though. She did heel work.
Yeah, you're right. But that audience probably liked heel Bianca better,
they did.
Right?
They did.
So it's so hard to tell.
They ain't gonna let that happen.
She's female John Cena as far as selling and stuff like that. It's tough.
So, yeah, it won't be her.
No, so Jade's she would be a better natural heel. Yeah.
How would you guys present Jade as the monster? Because she could literally look like she could kill every woman, but also she could just be like instead of a monster, she could be like the stuck up. I mean, there's a lot you can do with Jade. And Evan, your interview with Jade showed me that she has more personality than I thought.
Yes.
She has mad charisma.
All you gotta do is turn that smile upside down, and that's the only change. That's the only thing separating her from a babyface and a heel. There's not much you can change. She's gonna be a monster regardless. She's a monster babyface right now. All she gotta do is just destroy everybody and not give a fuck. And then she'll be a monster heel, and everybody will hate her. It's pretty easy. And then she's already a specimen that is gorgeous, and people already would want to hate her because she's something that you're not, and it's already built in. She'll be
already built in.
The female version of Brock Lesnar. That's what they can build her into.
I agree. Just got to tighten things up. She doesn't have to have 20-minute banger matches. She can do power moves. She just has to tighten a few things up and work. I told you I like worker wrestlers more than catch can. I don't mind the Daniel Bryan Ospreay match, but I'm just saying you can get away with a lot if you're a good worker and you know how to command the ring and play along with the ref and be a proper heel, do heel tactics. I think she can do that, and she has the right people that understand that part of wrestling, that psychology of wrestling. And I think like I said, she's in the right spot. She's with a company that understands how to build characters. You know what I mean? And so I think she'll be fine with time. She even said it. She goes, I don't have all the time in the world. Nope. So she's trying to maximize her time, and she's going to start in France. With that being said, speaking of someone who's close but not there yet as far as what they're going to do, they're not going to change the titles as fast. Bailey, Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. I believe Bailey retains. Chef, what say you? It's not Tiffy time just yet.
To the contrary, I think it is Tiffy time.
Already? Shocking the world?
Let me explain why.
Oh,
so you might as well just make this my recipe. So
let's do it.
What's happening here is they tested it out. They tested it out in Australia, and all that reaction she got while she was still a heel, they were damn near cheering the woman. And the performance she put on in the chamber was amazing, right? So they're like, all right, she can go in the match with a bunch of people. She can do all her spots. She can do the athletic stuff. She can do the heel stuff. She can taunt the crowd. She can taunt the people, taunt the people she's wrestling. She was just on Raw, sitting in the crowd, fighting with Naomi. I have no reason to not doubt that they would do this. And I'm listening to what you said, my friend. There's always a heel and a babyface champion on these shows.
Always.
There is an odd number of heel champions on these shows right now. It's the GOAT, alleged GOAT, Becky. It's Bailey, Miz and R-Truth, Cody, It's a whole bunch of baby faces and not a lot of heels. And if anyone is willing to prop up other people, whether it's having Naomi go the hardest in this match and come up short, and Tiffy get a cheap win, and she gets over, but in a heelish way as she's been continuing to do. So yes, it shouldn't be Tiffy time, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I like the call. I can't argue with it. I'm thinking her time is Money in the Bank. I think that's just, I think it's a good spot for her. But with that being said, how can I argue what you're saying? Tiffany Stratton is ready to be champion right now. She got it, man. She does. She's one of those people that, like, for example, I asked her a question. I said, how the hell you get so good so fast? And she said something about, my gymnastic background. And I was like, Tiffany, no. I seriously straight, I was like, no.
It's like, honestly, have you seen how you look? Have you seen how you wrestle?
I go, Tiffany. I said, I was like, birthday boy dip. We'll be back though. We'll be back. No, but I was like, when she said that, I go, she's very humble. She's very humble to say that's because she's a gymnast, but she gets the wrestling you know what I mean? She gets the art form that is wrestling, but like in record time. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like,
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
It's interesting to me because she's being very humble about how she's able to be so good so fast. But there's been a lot of gymnasts though, DP. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of gymnasts.
There has, but I understand the fact that she's trying to be humble because there's a lot of sharks in the water out there, and they can be quick to eat your ass alive if you say the wrong thing too quick. So you got to be humble. I also think that she's ready, but I think it's a little early because I don't know if the people have bought into believing that she's a champion, that she has the ability. Sure, the diehards can understand that she has the ability. She has what it takes, but do the individuals that tune in every month, every 2 months, are we going to tune in to see Tiffy time? What I don't like is the fact that they're putting her in the world championship match so fast.
That I agree with.
If they don't put the title on her, you're cutting her momentum off right now. I understand that she got these pops. She should not be in this position right now, if you ask me. Unless they're going to take Chef's advice and put the title on her. Then cool. But it could backfire in their face if she doesn't have the reach that they think that she has.
That's my.
Go ahead, F.
No. I like your point. See, like this is the thing because they're banking on that old adage that if she doesn't get pinned, she really didn't. You know what I mean? And I don't always agree with
bullshit.
I don't always agree with that because I think if I think she's losing this match, and I think they're going to try to get away with because she didn't get pinned. The perfect person to get pinned is Naomi. She is the perfect fall guy, and they're going to have her be the fall guy. And if Tiffany doesn't win, that's who's going to get pinned, and they're going to be like, oh, Tiffy almost had her. You see what I'm trying to say? And I think that's cheap sometimes. I think a loss is a loss is a loss is a loss.
It's a subconscious thing too, because people may not even realize it, but they just see her as lesser than, or they're less excited to see her over time, and they may not even know why.
I go back and forth with that. I know that gimmick. I know the wrestling rules, the unwritten wrestling rules. Oh, they didn't take the pin. I go, they didn't win the title either, though.
It's bullshit.
They didn't win a title either, though. They did. I don't like her in this match. If she doesn't win, like Chef says, I don't like her in this match. I don't.
Question: If we're playing football in the NFL and we're playing a team game, and the offense for the other team scores a touchdown on the defense for my team, regardless if the offense is on the field, do they not take a loss?
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Still taking the L.
Still taking the L.
We weren't on the field, though. Well, the loss still counts.
Still lost.
The loss did
take that L and sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down and take that L. Listen, but Jay, who you got though, man? Is it Bailey? Bailey's retaining, right?
Bailey has to retain. It's the curse of the pay-per-view after the big one, and it's
Backlash.
It's the curse of the pay-per-view after the titles all change hands. It's like the first contender rarely, if ever, wins unless there's some chicanery, brother. And we already had like the Money in the Bank and everything. So I think it's just going to be a holding pattern for a while. I'm not even saying that's the wrong decision. Predictable. Sometimes predictable's right. You got to build these champions. You do. But I agree. There's really no reason for Tiffany to be in the match if she's not going to prevail, in my opinion. So, I mean, I think you could even, I mean, is anybody buying a Peacock subscription to watch this particular match? I don't think so. So you could probably get away with Bayley and Naomi one-on-one, and it's going to be a good match. It's not the problem. So, yeah, you need to do something with Tiffany, but she needs to be presented as a star. And I would even rather have her take on the winner or earn a shot to face the winner, have her do commentary, have her be at ringside playing some sort of role. I think that Naomi is she's obviously not bulletproof, but she's gonna have. I think there's a ceiling with Naomi where she doesn't go much higher. She's not world champion material in their eyes clearly. So a loss doesn't hurt her. She's right in the mid card where I'm not saying she's not good enough. It's just that's where she's positioned, and that's what they've been telling us for 5 years that she is, guys. So Naomi can lose. It's okay.
No, and we go back. We talked about this before. We always say you have to you want to be on the card. It's okay to be a mid carder. I told you someone created this mid card thing as a knock.
Yeah, she makes 6 figures too, guys. She's okay.
Somebody has to. I hate that mid carder is a negative connotation. Someone has to be on the mid card. What are we gonna do? Do an opening show in a main event?
Yeah, they're gonna and then they're burying everyone who loses. But somebody has to lose.
Someone has to be in the mid. Technically, Gunther's like a mid card guy.
Yes, we would have Gunther people.
The mid card titles are very prestigious titles with lineage and everything.
I'll take a mid card run any day of the week.
I hate to get on a fucking soapbox here, but guys, clear the fucking earwax out of your ears and clean your eyes off, because here's the deal. If there wasn't a mid card, we wouldn't have The Rock, we wouldn't have Stone Cold, we wouldn't have Macho Man, we wouldn't have got this person,
Mr. Perfect, keep it going.
Mr. Perfect, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels,
Razor Ramon.
Hell, Brock Lesnar was in the mid card before he even got there. That's how he won King of the Ring. You gotta
go forever with this.
Be in the mid card to see that they could put the rocket on your ass. But Chef, I could see one way and one way only. Put the title on Tiffany Stratton. And that's if they tie that into having Jade Cargill turn heel on Bianca Belair. And if that's
early in record time.
If that means to an end, because you still had that interaction with Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair, you have that go on, and then SummerSlam, Jade turns on it. I mean, that could work. I mean, but that's the only way I could see something like that happen, because I asked myself this question: is anybody paying to see Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton? And the answer is no. So if that's the case, then the title won't go on her.
Not yet, but I could see Tiffy being a draw in a couple years.
She's going to be a draw. She's your Money in the Bank winner. I'm sticking with Money in the Bank for Tiffany, Miss Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, don't rush anything. DP said, just don't rush it, guys. Like, let it simmer a little bit.
She shouldn't even be in this fucking match now.
I think we all agree on that. There's no put her on commentary. She let her have a personality. She's great.
Unless she's winning, she does not need to be in this match.
That's the only way.
I feel like that would be. I feel like if her winning a title this early would actually be like anticlimactic. To be honest with you.
Yes. Like, to tie back into like anticlimactic and the Triple H of it all, to your question, that shows Vince's imprint, the fact that he saw the vision that, no, let's not put the title on Cody Rhodes in 2023. Let's take this ball and move it forward a year. Let's make him go through some shit, because if we put the title on him now, they're going to boo him. And that's foresight. They need to have this same foresight with Tiffany Stratton, and they shouldn't have put her in this match. Just got to think about that.
She's a star. She got better at a record speed that they weren't anticipating, so things had to be modified. Tiffany Stratton is already championship material, so now they're like, okay, right. It's like having a backup quarterback that was supposed to sit a couple years, but he's like really, really, really already like Andrew Luck level. You know what I mean?
Steve Young. Steve Young.
I love Steve Young. When Russ came in for was it Matt Flynn?
Yep. Hot take. Steve Young better than Joe Montana. Hot take.
Absolutely. Oh, I think so
Hot
too.
take.
I love
More mobile.
You can't throw an atomic bomb in the room
More
like
mobile,
that. Oh
more
my
mobile,
God.
just a good arm. More mobile, just as good as arm. Didn't benefit off the invention of the West
God.
Coast offense when nobody knew what the hell it was.
I'm not saying you wrong, Evan. I'm not saying you wrong. But you, hey boy, hey, you gave me so much shit for how I felt about Pat Mahomes. And you gonna come up here and talk
Steve
about
Young better than Joe Montana. Kick rocks.
Okay.
Steve Young top 4 or 5 for me. Top 3
That
for
boy,
me.
that boy Steve Young can spin that some bitch. Listen,
Yes,
Damian Priest
Oh,
versus main event Jay Uso.
Hey man, Steve Young, that guy though.
Yeah, Jay, that boy was him him dunking.
I tell you what, real quick, without them concussion problems, he might be the GOAT.
Bro, he was cold.
And he went to the USFL, and
boy
he sat down. That
Yo,
boy,
Steve Young
ain't gonna lie.
move. He could move, boy. Before they could move, he could move. That boy was mobile.
That boy was a Mormon and didn't drink.
Hey, when you mobile and you're not fast, they call you shifty.
That's what they call. That boy was shift tag. Listen, let me talk to you.
He said with an AY shift tag.
He was shift tag. Listen. Date Mike. Yo, can we talk about it, man? Listen, here goes the thing about this. This is the reason why I put these kind of feelings on wax on some real is because he has the opportunity to prove me wrong. He has the opportunity to put egg on my face. He has the opportunity to have me come on this podcast and be like, my bad. That's all I'll say. It's not like I'm going to kiss your ass. I'll be like, my bad. I'll just say my bad. I'm like, whoopsie daisy. That's all I'll say. I'll say whoopsie daisy.
Hey man, Haku don't pull up in front of my house, dog. I respect you, brother.
I said it before and I'll say it again. There ain't no way in hell Jey Uso was winning the WWE Championship. It ain't gonna happen. The greatest lie this company has ever told is that they sold so many t-shirts. They sold y'all a bill of goods. They are giving y'all snake oil. There is a guy with a stagecoach sitting out there passing out oils in a vial saying this will make your hair grow. This will make you taller. This will do this, that, and the third. And it's and the label's called Yeet. And you guys bought it and bought it and bought it, and you sprinkled it all over your body, and nothing happened. He ain't winning the WWE Championship ever. And you know how I know that? Because there was one moment, one window, one tiny little entry into the atmosphere of the earth to break through, and it was the rivalry with Roman Reigns when they had that match. You know it, and I know it. That's the only time he could have ever won the title. Ever.
Up until Cody Rhodes pinned in, man, Jey Uso was the only brother to pin him in the last 5 years.
That ship has sailed. Damian Priest retains. Daddy. Tell me I'm wrong, Chef. Hey, your birthday boy, tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, just because we love you don't mean we ain't got to give you some truth, Daddy.
Tell me I'm wrong.
What if?
Tell me what I'm telling lies.
Don't you tell them the world don't lie, Chef.
I'm not telling no lies, but what if the Judgment Day cost Damian Priest the title?
He just gave me cause to pause. He just gave me a moment to reflect.
Hey, bro, we said back. Everybody said back.
Listen,
it's like not that Jay wins it, but what if the Judgment Day loses it for him?
Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, then
give us another one.
I'm dropping recipes today. Let me get my book out.
I'm going to say no because of the first thing I said, because I think it's hogwash that he's going to hold that title. But it's very intriguing what you just said there. I'm very intrigued because I do believe him and Fergalicious are on a collision course, maybe for SummerSlam, perhaps.
I mean, he out here, he said, I don't need you guys to win. You guys need me. You know, he's looking at these dudes sideways. You got Big Head with this knot on his face looking like Martin when he got stung by the bees. You mean when a Hitman beat his ass? Hitman Hearns beat him up. Hitman beat him up.
That's a callback. The Twister callback and that callback. That's wild.
I got
Welcome
Dominic
to the
with a
90s,
mustache
brother.
for no reason. Like he got a pencil drawn on mustache. I got Fergalicious is taking pens. Like
this is interesting. This intrigues me, Chef. I will. You had me at hello. God damn it. See, this is like a poker game. I see now. I feel like you just called me and then I raised and you re-raised. I'm scared to go all in with Damian Priest retaining now.
It's all right. It's a draw. Like
I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Damian Priest retains come hell or high water by hook or by crook, and I remain firm that
and I think
Jay don't win a major title.
But I wanted you to think twice about that.
You had me thinking 3 times.
He
I thought about
he
that.
will win.
Back there, boy, he had me in shambles thinking about that.
But they really are pushing this narrative that he's sick of the Judgment Day fucking shit up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Chef, the issue is with that thought, there's nobody for Jey Uso.
Nobody.
Who's he gonna go against? There's nobody. So even
I wanna tease
I could have thought about that for a week, but I would have still came to the same.
I wanna
conclusion.
tease
At the
you.
time, it was a great question, but it didn't change the fact. No,
I wanna show you.
The thing about it is that it's not time. There's nothing for him to do because he put the strap on him. Where is he gonna go with it? He ain't gonna go nowhere. You can't have Drew McIntyre beat him because Drew McIntyre is in the King of the Ring. They're doing that whole thing. So I think they're in a bit of a holding pattern. And like Evan said, the biggest lie ever told is that Jey Uso could be a main event single superstar. It's like you go to the mall and you think you're getting this diamond chain and you buy that motherfucker and then you put it on your neck up the next day and then that bitch green. That is a lie.
Wait a minute. I ain't say he was fool's gold, damn.
No, but I'm talking about what they're selling us.
Big facts.
They're selling us. It's not Jey Uso. No.
They had a mini window, a tiny window.
And y'all told us exactly what y'all asses thought right then and there. I'm not going to believe it. No. I ain't going to that corner store. I ain't spending $20 on a bottle of Gucci cologne. No, hell no. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to smell like a cheap bastard. There's no way.
How big of a window are we talking? Are we talking a Tim Tebow?
No, SummerSlam, man. Once they pinned him after in that tag team,
I was done. I was done.
Do it.
Yep.
We all would have bought it in. We could have been in that moment, even if for a moment.
Even if it was for the next pay-per-view. Even if it was the next pay-per-view.
You give it to him. Now, how am I supposed to believe in a dude that all y'all have him do is this little stupid ass yeet chant, and it's cool, it's fun, the crowd, yeah. But
I only like it when Chef do it.
What are we doing? What are we doing? We ain't doing shit.
Yo, Chris Kaufman, what up, yo?
Moving our arms, and nobody's buying a ticket to see Jey Uso fight.
Oh, he coming in hot. He coming in hot. Yo, Chris, yo, what the hell? Yo, listen. Jay, who's winning? Damian Priest or Jey Uso? Does Jey Uso pull off an upset even with help from the Judgment Day? Does he lose this title this fast, one pay-per-view after WrestleMania?
No, I can't imagine that. I mean, it's the same idea. I don't think very many titles are changing hands for a little bit of time here.
How so?
Yeah, I just don't see it. Chef gave me cause to pause too. That could eventually be the case.
Oh, I paused now.
Yeah, you definitely paused. You had a lot of conviction like 2 seconds right before that. But.
That's why the Chef's good at what he does. He challenged my premise. I told you, truly great debaters can make even the staunch person that stands in. I stand firm when I talk. Only great debaters can make you pause. I pause. But I still pulled the trigger, daddy.
I may not have the same Southern twang that DPJ gives you, but I'm gonna make you think twice about the ridiculous shit that comes out of my mouth.
Listen,
baby, you ain't got to sound country that be smooth, nah.
Listen, last match on this glorified house show.
Are there any New Yorkers in this chat? Hey, everybody check on Knicks fans. Are y'all okay?
I could have told they should have called Uncle Mac on the phone. They should have called Uncle Mac on the phone and let him know a one-leg Joel Embiid is better than 95% of the league. That's what I just want people to understand.
My brother Chef underneath this chat, boy, he's so happy. That boy hate the Knicks with a passion, baby. Hey.
But I try to tell Knicks fans, y'all can't talk shit until y'all actually win a series. There's 7 games potentially.
Shut the hell up. Sit your ass down.
Now the game's not over. The game's not over. I'm just trying to say, guys, you thought this was not going to be a 7-game dogfight? You better lay off that crack. Listen, speaking of crack,
can I say as a resident Pennsylvania resident, that, and I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan, but all other Pennsylvania or all other Philadelphia teams have the worst fan base in the world, and we're the most obnoxious because every Sixers fan I know is like, we fucking suck, dude. It's fucking bullshit. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, we fucking knew they had a shot. I'm like, did you?
Yeah, we have really bad fans. We have really bad
man,
fans.
they out there battling Joel Embiid. He got Bell palsy. He out there dealing with what JR had to deal with.
One-legged Bell's palsy.
All that whole lot there with half a mouth.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. I don't care if he has Bell's palsy. I don't care if he got Bell from Beauty and the Beast. I don't care if he got Rock the Bells from LL Cool J. It don't matter. It don't matter. That dude is hotter than fish grease.
Golly.
Joel Embiid is like infected with everything. Like,
and again, you know what else he's infected with? Putting foots to asses, boots to.
I love Combo. He said, you know what he tested positive for? Being a bad motherfucker.
Being a bad son, bitch. Listen.
One leg, he a boss.
There's some sucker MCs in this world out here that actually think the great, phenomenal, first ballot Hall of Famer, redneck Wolverine, AJ Styles is going to beat white meat face. Oh, bro, there's sentiment out there.
What?
This is why you know wrestling fans are the best and the worst in all fandoms.
Redneck Wolverine.
That's a compliment. I bet you if I said it, he'd be like,
oh, hell yeah.
What type of shit he on? He ain't lying on here. He did not lie.
That's Redneck Wolverine, bro. That's Weapon X. Let's
I was gonna say Redneck Captain America because that motherfucker came out that machine and came back.
Yo, that's Redneck Wolvie because he's stocky like my boy Logan. Listen, Cody Rhodes wins this match. Cody Rhodes wins this match going away. They spend all their time, all their propaganda, all their money. They used every single white person influence in the entire world to put this dude Cody Rhodes over. They got Cody Rhodes so over that black people turn on him because they think it's a racial thing. That's how crazy things are getting with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has been booked so perfectly. Black people are turning on him because they think he's racist. I go, you know how crazy that is? That's a thing. That's how you. So Evan, what's your point? I go, he ain't losing. That's my point. They've spent too much time, too much money. When you defeat Thanos, because that's who Roman Reigns is. That's who Mr. Slow Bop himself is. When you beat Thanos, you don't lose in the next pay-per-view or premium live event. You don't lose. Cody Rhodes is not dropping that title at least for a calendar year. At least. I want people to get very comfortable. Hunker down in your seats. Strap on your seat belts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Cody ain't dropping the title until I'm like 41 years old. And I ain't even 40 till June. Just strap in. What say you, DPJR? Am I wrong?
Sidebar.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Sidebar. You know you a bad son bitch when you got a slow bop and we make a goddamn award show after your ass. You bad when that
We made a slow bop award for Roman Reigns. Ain't none of you sucker MCs on this damn roster getting a slow bop award.
Hell no, and we all knew he was the winner.
He was the winner.
Somebody else. This was the Roman Reigns slow boppies. You know,
that was the Roman Reigns Invitational, man. He won that thing before this thing even started.
Ain't no way on God's green earth, and there's not a a chance of an ice cube dropping in the middle of a volcano that AJ Styles has of beating Cody Rhodes? Ain't no way. It ain't gonna happen. Y'all.
Are you saying there's no chance in hell? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying ain't no chance in hell. Ain't no chance in the middle of hell. Ain't no chance with the devil. Ain't no chance with any demon. That motherfucker ain't losing. Ain't
What about
no
Demon
way.
Finn Balor? What about that demon?
Nah, hey, they gonna snap another rope on Demon Val. How about that? Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's happening.
Yeah, they gonna snap that rope. God gonna cut that motherfucker and gonna tell him you gonna lose. It ain't gonna happen. Cody Rhodes is in a position that WWE has craved to be in since John Cena.
You don't think God himself has anything more pressing to do than affect the outcome of this match at Backlash?
Hey! If the devil's real, God real, and he gonna come down from
heaven. I didn't
gonna
say God was real.
He didn't say God was real. You don't think he got anything better to do?
Hey, if the devil gonna play, God's gonna play. You hear me?
Listen.
You know?
Stephanie said, speaking of the tribal chief, when does the panel think he'll make his return? I'll go around the horn, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I said it before and I say it again. You're not guaranteed Roman Reigns. I know he loves the business. I watched the documentary. He's built for this. He's born for this. He was an NFL player, but his circumstances changed. He fell in love with the business. He fell in love with his legacy. But what I always would say I say these things because I see these things, and I literally sometimes even dream these damn things. So I come out on the show and I say them. Whether Roman knew it or not, he was built for Hollywood. And the second I saw that kid on Hobbs and Shaw, I said he's a superstar. He's a superstar. He literally is a tiny little cameo, and he looked like $1 million. He looked like a damn superhero. He looked like a superhero. And when I seen that was the test for me. I go, Hollywood is going to grab this young man because he's a younger version of Dwayne. If he can act half as good as Dwayne, then you have another Dwayne for the future. That's what I've always said. So what I'm trying to say is when he lost the title, I was like, he's going to be gone for about a year. So to your question, Stephanie, a year, because now he's filming. If he's in the movie, it could be anywhere between 2 to 4 months. If it's a short cameo, maybe a couple weeks, but he looks like he's in the movie. Like, give me a year. What say you, Jay? I say a year before you see Tribal Chief.
I'll say WrestleMania season or WrestleMania itself. And guys, the way that Hollywood works, they are a million movies come out every year, a million shows come out every year, but only like 0.001% of what gets pitched actually gets made. So what's going on right now, if there's any sort of buzz that Roman can actually speak, he can actually act, he can actually emote, he can actually convey emotion, and then he's any good, they will consider him a draw. They already know he's handsome. They already know he has a built-in fan base. So what they will do, they will say, oh, the buzz coming off this movie that Roman's doing right now is really hot. We need to book him for the next 10 movies right now while he's at a low price. And that's why you see when somebody breaks and somebody comes out with something, you see 3 or 4 movies that are already out 3 or 4 months after the
1,000%. To Jay's point, that's insider stuff, and he's absolutely right. For a recent example, John Cena, he had plans to go, I'll come back. That's what he was saying. He didn't realize the insider thing that Jordan knew because he still was a novice. He didn't realize when he got it and popped that he was in demand. And he literally was getting offered so many movie deals, he couldn't say no.
And it's absurd what they'll throw at you. And the agents and the vultures will be out in spades. I hope Paul Heyman actually does represent him in some way, shape, or form. He probably does. But with that said, if he's any good, which it looks like he is, even just the built-in following that he has is going to garner him a couple opportunities. And I think we're looking at a year, and then we're looking at a part-time Roman Reigns for the next 3 years before he retires, if he's even around that long.
What do you think, DPJR? How long? Stephanie wants to know how long until the Tribal Chief makes his return. I say a year. So to closer to Jay's point, a WrestleMania season is always a good option. Royal Rumble, March, April-ish for me. What say you, brother? Could be tomorrow.
If the WWE is smart, and I hope that they are, I think it's going to be longer than a year. I would say, look, like we were talking about this on the podcast, and I said it would take something monumental to bring The Rock back to the WWE, and it did. It did. We talking about $30 million in stock. We talking about all the rights to everything that he has IP on. The WWE has to pay him to use. They're gonna have to do something like that with Roman Reigns when they see that man on the silver screen and doing what he does. It actually speaks and actually does what he needs to do. I saw a picture of him in that suit. I said, I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Baby.
I try to tell him, bro. He's box office, bro. It's only a matter of time. He's Hollywood, man. And you know what he ain't wearing on that set? A damn sweatsuit. But continue.
He's the villain. He should be the next villain in James Bond. He should be that guy. And if he and the WWE is smart, it should be at least 1.5 years, 2 years before he comes back. Let them miss you. Let them miss you. Don't come back until everybody forgets you exist, and then you remind them who the fuck you are.
So
that would be perfect.
So Disney Beams is saying, I think he's back in Survivor Series to start the WrestleMania build.
Can't do that.
Now, to your point, Disney, they're telegraphing this. I believe before it's even Rome, they're literally going to be buying time with Roro because it's Cody and The Rock. That's the next match.
There's a reason they took Roman Reigns out the draft. People read between the lines.
He's gone for a while.
They told you that by taking him
out of the draft. That should have been your indicator.
Think about Roman Reigns. He ain't even there.
Guys, your indicator should have been when Paul Heyman came out on SmackDown and said for the foreseeable future. I want y'all to understand. That is a long time, man.
Foreseeable. I can't see that far ahead as long as he gonna be gone.
All right, now that's that. But listen, Cody Rhodes retains. I think we're all in agreement there. But Chef, finally though, real quick though, because Steph asked a good question though. We all had different versions of the answer. How long do you think before you see the Tribal Chief come back?
I agree. Royal Rumble. I don't. SummerSlam is too soon. Survivor Series is too soon. As much as I would like to see Bloodline Warfare at Survivor Series and War Games or whatever, it's still too soon. They would be rushing it. Not that we didn't think they were rushing last year's WrestleMania build-up with The Rock. So I would like it to be Rumble. I would like it to not be leaked. I would like it to be a surprise. He comes back 30. I'm not saying he needs to go wire to wire, but that would be amazing. For me, it will be Rumble, but I don't know if that's what they'll do.
Royal Rumble is always such a great place to just bring. It's always a great place for a surprise pop if they can conceal it. That's why I really like the AJ Styles appearance. No one ruined that for me. That was a genuine feeling of shock for me, and Michael Cole had a pretty good call there. It was just. I like the Royal Rumble, brother. I do. I like because it's just.
I never thought I would see AJ in the WWE. So when that music hit, I was like,
I popped, dude. I popped.
Crazy.
I popped, dude. I popped when Cena came back on record time for the Torn Pack. Popped. I was wow.
I just got to push back on that Royal Rumble thought because the only reason Roman Reigns needs to come back is The Rock has to be running roughshod over the WWE. He has to have it all.
Babyface.
There has to be a reason for him to come back. And I'm sorry, the Royal Rumble, being entered into the Royal Rumble isn't good enough reason for him to come back. He has to be coming back to The Rock, the WWE champion, this, that, and the third. I'm the real tribal chief, and then you hear his music.
I'm gonna tell you something like this. I'm gonna tell you my craziest prediction ever as far as this whole thing goes. I really think The Rock takes a title from Cody Rhodes. I really do. I think The Rock gets one more championship run, calls himself the head of the table, and then Roman's music hits. I really do, brother. I really do.
And to your point, he's got to have the title for a year. So.
It's insane, but I think it's gonna happen. It's insane, but I think it's. But if you don't think Dwayne might put that title back on himself,
depending on who talks about Dwayne Johnson these days, you never know what you might read. Woo!
I don't know the man. You ain't never go hear no Rock slander here because he's too much of an all-time great. So I don't care about what these people say online.
Come at your boy for talking about people's hips.
I don't care. You damn right. I was about to come through that damn screen talk about my boy's hip flexors. But
oh Lord, you in the rest of the world? Damn. People looking for me. Hey, what's his Twitter handle? Damn.
Yo, I was like,
somebody's mama.
I was like, I'm tagging him in this joint. Right Yo, Lucci, to your point, I know, bro. When he came out too. When he came out with the hood on, AJ. Oh my God, damn, that joint was cold, man. What a debut! One of the best debuts in all of wrestling history, man.
Edge. If they wouldn't elite Edge because Edge returned on
big mistake, and it sucked because he returned the night Kobe passed away. It was such a bittersweet night for me, man. Such a bittersweet night for me because it was weird. It was the same day Kobe died. A few hours later, it was so hard for me to get excited for it, But it was a great moment. Happy 19th anniversary to the greatest sweet chin of all time. Shelton Benjamin's body is still laying in the ring. I'm a firm believer in anytime you see Shelton Benjamin, it's his ghost. For anyone to act like that's not the greatest sweet chin of all time, they're smoking all sorts of drugs.
Evan Mack called me, and neither of us talked. We just went,
yeah. And it was one of the greatest calls in the world. Like he's like, JR's like, oh my God. He goes, it is academic. Like he didn't even care. He was like, it's a wrap. It's the greatest sweet chin of all time. 19 years to this day, baby.
All right. So Evan, with that said, that's the clear number one. What do we always say? What is number two? I know what I think it is.
Oh my God. What is number two?
I don't know. The timekeeper.
Oh yeah, that's number two. The timekeeper. The timekeeper. He's dead too, by the way. WrestleMania 12 timekeeper. He's dead.
Go back and watch WrestleMania.
Anyone 12. Look up WrestleMania 12 timekeeper.
Bret Hart moves out of the way, and the timekeeper is decapitated. Sean probably did it on purpose. He's like, Sean's probably like, get the fuck out of the way. I don't know why Sean's Vince, but apparently they talk the same. They kind of do.
Shelton Benjamin took one of the greatest bumps in the history of wrestling.
Texas.
Oh my God, what a sweet chin music. 19 years to this day, brother, we're getting old. Oh, by the way, top three, it's probably my favorite Raw match in history. From a wrestling standpoint, I think that's the greatest Raw match ever. I might be wrong. I might be missing one. DP, you're good at that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about no titles, bell to bell, catch as catch can wrestling, random match. Pretty damn good, right?
Man,
we're talking about 30 years, so like, but that one is
something
it sticks in my mind, bro.
1, 2, 3 Kid beating Razor Ramon.
That's huge. That's huge.
Really, there's nothing that can compare to Shelton Benjamin, HBK.
It's such a good match, bro. There's a good match between Ziggy and like Triple H, I think.
There's RVD and Christian for me in a ladder match was incredible.
Didn't Cena and Shawn Michaels go for an hour on Raw?
Oh. They did after WrestleMania. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh look, Lucci's all over it.
Lucci put that.
Lucci's all over it.
And Sean, oh my God, the timekeeper's dead. I just watched it.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh man.
Sean follows through.
My condolences to his
my
family.
tribal chief and Buddy Matthews. They put on a banger on.
What about it's not Raw, but it was Tez and Roman on SmackDown, wasn't it?
Oh, SmackDown. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. But that was for the title, so that's disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified. Yeah, give me Shelton. Yo, watch that back. Anybody that's listening to the chat. Yo, if y'all don't remember how great that match was, watch Shelton Benjamin, Shawn Michaels on Monday Night Raw, 19 years ago to this day. One of the greatest matches ever. It really is. It's an unbelievable match. It literally showed you that Shelton Benjamin could have been champion. I know they said he can't talk. He even says he can't talk, but he proved that he can go bell to bell with who some people say is the greatest of all time.
Sheldon should have had a long IC title.
Look, they gave Brock a mouthpiece. I'm tired of some certain individuals saying, "Oh, well, they couldn't talk." Give him a fucking mouthpiece then. Brock Lesnar got a mouthpiece until he learned how to talk. Shit, figure it out.
Figure it out, because Sheldon was cold, bro.
With somebody that can fucking speak, and then they're killer, and then you understand what they're motive is, what their initiative is to go out there and destroy your ass.
The manager and the valet, that was their job, brother. Their job was to be a great facilitator of matches.
Shut up, Bobby.
Oh well, yeah. Well, come on now.
One of the best matches in Columbus, Ohio, that Evan and I watched was Shelton and Randy Orton at Bad Blood. And
Sheldon and Randy Bad Blood. Lord have mercy.
Damn near stole the
cold,
show
man.
from a Hell in a Cell match with HBK and Triple H, and damn near stole the night. Damn near.
Listen,
maybe it did.
He gets people sing his praises. So I'm not going to sit here and act like people don't give Shelton his flowers. Shelton, there's many people. The general consensus among real wrestling fans is Shelton Benjamin is an all-time great.
All-time.
So we're not. This is not a thing. We're not going on a campaign. I think everybody on this chat understands what I'm talking about right now. And I think everybody on this panel understands what I'm talking about right now. But anybody that don't remember that match that's listening to the sound of my voice, please watch that match back. My goodness, Monday Night Raw.
In my mind, I just keep replaying Shelton Benjamin solely from his body.
He's dead. Shang Tsung was in attendance. He is collected. It's over.
My God. He just saw him like, Lord have mercy. I hope he's okay.
Jim Ross like, oh my God, guys, it is academic. I go, you damn right. In a
damn
1,
right,
a 2,
man.
and a 3. Yo, Chef, final words, brother. Birthday boy, what you got, man?
I appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity to talk. I fought through last week's flu game, and that was
pulled up like a G.
Fought through that, and I'm on the up and up. As we get older, and your boys got allergies now, so I'm in it, but things are good. I feel good. Life's great. I'm not trying to quote Aubrey or anything like that, but there's some good things going on right now, and this podcast is definitely a part of that. Thank you, Lucci. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Appreciate everybody in the chat telling me happy birthday. It's been a good day. This was capped off nicely, and everybody continue to like, listen, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us we suck, tell us the E is stealing our stuff. We appreciate everybody's input.
Yo, DP, you can wrap it up if you want. If you got an opera, do an opera. Say goodbye. Do what you got to do, brother. The floor is yours, brother.
Hey, man, we're going to let this, we're going to let the night at the opera take a night off because this night is about the chef.
Ooh.
I don't even feel right doing a night at the opera on my brother's day. So hopefully
that might be the nicest thing you've ever done for me.
Hey man, this is your day, bro.
Appreciate
no shade. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. You deserve it. And like you said, man, look, it doesn't matter what day it is, don't matter what time it is. I'm pulling over my brothers anytime they send the DPJR up in the sky, daddy. I'm here. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing but an easy 2 hours to delve into it and give the people what they want. Give WWE extra fodder to take from the show. But hey, whatever.
Hey, yo.
Don't take anything. Take our fucking ideas about the draft because y'all draft fucking sucks.
Trash.
It sucks. It's like I said earlier. Imagine what the smell of 6-year-old unwashed ass cheeks is. That's what the draft was.
Hey, Lucci. We were good. You just messed up all your good street cred with me.
Lucci.
That's why we ain't even talk about them today. This is Chef's day.
And it's interesting.
Don't trigger me.
And it's interesting. That was part of my reasoning. I said, it's his birthday. I wasn't going to do that. Secondly, they have to do something for me to talk about them. You don't just you got to do something good. You can't just be hanging on the coattails of the greatest woman wrestler in the world. You can't just keep hanging on Storm's coattails.
They got to time that Tony Khan driver right too, because the dude did the Mr. Jackson hit the pile driver before the other Jackson landed on top of him. If you're gonna do it, don't do a front flip. Just jump up real high. That way you can time it right, because y'all fucked it up. It looks stupid. But shout out for Tony Khan for looking lifeless. But he fucked up by getting punched in the stomach and waiting 10 seconds to react. Bro,
I'll give him this. I'll give him credit for keeping the bit going by wearing the neck brace on the draft coverage the next day.
Yeah. Hey, bro, he out there like this, turning his head like bro, your neck is.
I will
hurt, bro.
listen. I will say this:
Yeah.
I'm as a wrestling fan, like a purist, and like I told you, a lover of kayfabe, the thing that doesn't have to die if we don't let it. I will say this though: he probably looked like a jackass when he had to explain to these billionaires what the hell he was doing all day long, because they really probably were concerned. They probably really were concerned. And then when they found out, they were like, "What? What are you doing? It's a wrestling." Man, get the hell out of here. But Jay, what's your final word, bro?
How many of you?
WWE? No,
Yeah.
it's AEW. I ain't never heard of that shit. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm grateful to be part of this absurd panel, man. Chef, happy birthday, brother. Great to have met you and work with you every week. For the first several weeks that I was on and just kind of trying to find my place on the show here, Heidi, if she's Evan's illustrious wife, if she's in the chat, we always had this, not even a secret thing, because Evan knew about it too. We're like, we're going to try to make Chef laugh. So I'd always be like looking down.
That's like the secret thing.
Seeing if Chef had a snicker or a titter or anything. And sometimes we popped him a couple times. But
yeah.
I pop small, but I pop.
You do that, and that's all we ask. So I always enjoy your takes, always well thought out. I know you're gonna really ground our show, because the three of us can be absurd, and you are 100% the conscience and the voice of reason of the show. We cannot do it without you. And besides that, you're just a good, solid dude, man. And I hopefully Evan and I can make it down there for SummerSlam and actually chop it up. But that's to the chef.
Hashtag put them together.
I was thinking about this shit for 3 days.
Yo, I literally was thinking about that. I was like, we're like just giggling, bro.
If you look back in the annals of history, they like really do that though.
That's why it's so funny. Because it's true. It's like I said the one thing, and then DP made it better. I said throw them together, and then when DP took it, he said put them together, and that's why it's the better version of what I was saying. You know what I mean? Put them together hits a little better. You know what I'm trying to say? Like throw them together is okay, but when you like put them together, it just flows, man. It flows.
That's what we do, man. We give the pro wrestling culture fodder that keeps it moving. And that's my favorite part of this show, other than being with my brothers. I love y'all. Y'all know that. We tell each other that shit all the time. But here's the thing. We get to put shit into the ether and throw cannon out there that people can run with, and we're affecting shit. Like, they can say what the fuck they want. I know the fuck we say on this show, and I'll be goddamn if these motherfuckers look at Chef. I see you, baby. Look, hey, I'll be goddamn if these motherfuckers don't go on a week later like I didn't see. Bitch, I saw Liv Morgan and Dom Mysterio coming out their goddamn closet like you ain't listened to this shit and heard the night of the opera.
Put them together.
Put them together. Now, well, you did. I see you.
And that's the thing they don't understand. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I got a WWE tattoo on my body for the rest of my life. I love this damn company. All I'm trying to say is throw a brother a bone. Stop having me beg for press all the damn time. Why I gotta beg? Yo, Greg, why I gotta beg, Greg? Put them together.
Put them together.
Carrying Cross fucking sucks. Happy birthday, Chef.
The show's over. The show is over. Yo, Chad, I appreciate y'all. The show's over. I'm done. That's how you end the show.
That's how you end the show. When he heard it. Baby.
Yo.